Alright guys, it is Monday morning. I am back to work today after a week off. I don't know how I feel about it. Part of me hates it. Part of me is like, yeah, it's time to get back to my normal routine. So here I am. Just put cleanser on my face. I'm gonna get my hands a little wet. I'm gonna wash my face. I already brushed my teeth. Doing pretty good because I got my lunch set up last night. I got my clothes out already. Oh wow, shit, I don't think Joe got to iron the shirt. Well, we might be wearing a shirt with a little bit of wrinkles. What else? And there was one other major thing. Oh, and I got like my purse ready to go. You guys, if you've been, well, this might be coming out before the vlogs, but I vlogged my entire break and I was super duper productive at least the last 3 days. You know, some of the time I did want to enjoy. I did one day where I just pre-filmed a shit ton of videos because I got my FabFitFun and I had a few other things to show you guys. But I also had, you know, some days hanging out with my mom. I had a day that I hung out with a friend. But Joe took the Friday off. And we got so much done Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We deep cleaned the living room. I even decorated it for Easter and spring. We deep cleaned the entryway room. So I do plan on showing you guys tours of that. And decorated that for spring and Easter. Decorated my little like entryway table stuff. And then we did the kitchen. We deep cleaned the kitchen. Cleaned out the fridge. Like, so last night I was like, keep going, Tay, because this is making you feel so much better about things. So I set up my clothes, my lunch, my purse, so I feel more prepared. And that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to feel more prepared and ready to go after vacation. I will say, I think the reason I have kind of blah mixed feelings today is Joe's home. And that, guys, literally never, Joe has never had a day off without me since I started working at a school. You guys know I'm at a different school now, but I've been working at a school for over 3 years, about 3.5 years. Before, we never had the same days off. I used to work every single weekend. He had every weekend off. We never had days off together, and we hated it. Now, we get every single day off together because he has weekends off. I have weekends off. I have tons of days off without him because you guys know if I work at a school, I get all the school vacations. So I get, you know, President's Day, Memorial Day, Columbus Day, or Indigenous People Day, whatever you want to call it. I get obvious things, you know, my summer break, my winter break, spring break, all that. And he's off for like the major holidays, but he does work all the other holidays, so he never has a day off without me. But one day in February, it's always the last Monday of February, I think, every year, his factory that he works for closes for inventory. So the workers, like the factory workers, go in. They're the ones that do the inventory, but the drivers and driver assistants, which is what he is, have the day off. So he's off today. And I gotta go to work. So it was weird getting out of bed and him being there. I'm used to him being gone before I even wake up. But he deserves it. He works hard. Even at the last 3 years of my old job, I would call out this day. And I would spend it with him. But you guys know this job is new. I just started. I definitely have more responsibilities, and you know, if I'm not there, they have to call, you know, get a sub, and so I just rather go to work. So, you know, unless we were actually taking advantage and like going away, then, you know, obviously I would have requested some time off, but we are trying to save some money, and we usually go away in the summer. To me, it's not worth going away right now. It's just too cold, unless you're renting like a nice cabin or something in the woods. But yeah, so skincare is done. I'm gonna go get dressed. And yeah, just gonna put my lunch in my lunchbox, and I'm gonna try to get to work earlier because I have some big meetings this week, which are kind of stressing me out, but I'm just going to be as prepared for them as I can be, and that's all I can do. I straightened my hair yesterday. So, I don't have to do much today. I'm just going to comb it out. Obviously, it's not as straight because I slept on it, but it's not, bad enough where I need to pull out the straightener again and all that. I really don't have time or energy for that in the morning. So it's either I do it the night before or it doesn't get done at all. And God knows I've gone to work with my hair worse. So that's pretty good. All right, so let me go get dressed, get my lunch ready, and hit the road. It's going to be an adjustment this week. I at least went to bed at a decent hour. I was nervous because I've been going to bed like 2, 3 in the morning all week. But I managed to fall asleep around midnight. That's still late for me compared to my usual, but not bad considering I was wide awake the rest of the week at that time. All right, now I gotta show sleeping. All right, guys, I just filmed my Mask Monday. It's literally uploading as we speak, but I love the way this mask feels, so I'm gonna keep it on a little bit longer. I am gonna cut the nose part, I think, though, because that's gonna annoy me. I always have to grab scissors and do that when I film Mask Monday. And for some reason, the chin, I must have a very hydrated chin. I don't know, because it never want to stick to the chin. And they always say it's because that means the product isn't needed in that area. You know what I mean? Like, this area is like sucking in all that serum because it wants to be hydrated. I don't know. Or is that just in my head? You guys let me know. But I figured I would film a little clip just because masking is obviously part of self-care. So figured I would include a little clip in my self-care Sunday. You guys seem to really like more of like the vlog style videos where it's not just sit down and me showing you one moment in my day. Although this past self-care Sunday was that. I had something on my to-do list I want to do for a long time. If you guys didn't watch it, it was like this Tia Tray Lazy Susan that I wanted to fill up with all my favorite like morning routine products, night routine products, like daily use products. So that's what my self-care Sunday was. It was me showing you guys the products, why I use it, why I love it, and setting up the Tia Tray. But I'm going to try to do more vlog style ones where I'm literally clipping different parts of the week and showing you the self-care I do throughout the week. So this morning I showed me doing my skincare before work. Did I end up showing you guys my outfit? No, because that's not really about outfit's not really about self-care. And now I filmed this little clip. So this will all be included in my self-care Sunday. So hopefully I have a lot more self-care moments throughout the week because your girl needs to practice some more self-care. That is for sure. But for now, I'm just going to relax on my mask. Guys, I just got out of the shower. I cleansed my face in the shower because I can tell you guys, this is why I almost never skip the nighttime routine because the cleanser's in the shower and it forces me to do it. The morning one is the one I'm kind of on and off with, but I did it this morning, so I'm feeling good. I finished 3 products, so I feel amazing. I have been dying to finish up this shampoo and conditioner. These have been, literally, I've had these since my last apartment. These moved with me. Like, I think it's because I only wash my hair once a week, and especially shampoo, you only need a small amount. So, and I literally, like, I could have made this last probably maybe 1 or 2 more washes, but I just went heavy-handed. I hope my hair looks amazing, because I'm like, I just want to be done. And then I also finished this hair mask. So I am planning on filming an empties video for next week. The bag here full of empties. I was just waiting for that shampoo and conditioner to be done. All right, so I'm throwing that all in here. I've been hanging this behind the bathroom door. Because if not, I throw out the product and I forget. I actually throw out a hand soap I was going to show you guys. I forgot all about it. Anyway. And I have my 2 new Amika products. I've been dying to try out the shampoo and conditioner. I have used Amika products before, but never shampoo and conditioner. Got this in the FabFitFun Spring. It goes with the vibes of my bathroom. So I'm going to put that in the shower. And I got to grab a new hair mask for my little basket. I have like bathroom supplies down there. Okay. So I already cleansed my face. So all I got to do is the toner, the serum, and the moisturizer. I usually skip the toner in the afternoon because I feel like toner is just to make sure you got all your cleanser off. But if I'm literally cleansing my face in the shower and I'm going hard and everything, I feel like I don't need the toner. I should just use it to use it up, but you know what? If I have to skip a step to get myself to do this, I skip a step, you know? But when I do the morning, I always do the toner because I slept all night. You know what I mean? But my face feels so squeaky clean right now. I am going to just do a little bit of this serum. It is a vitamin C pomegranate serum. If you guys have been watching my vlogs, you know this. Well, I think the vlog's going to go up after this, actually. But I got this on my single swag. I've been loving it. It smelled so good. And I like it because it's different. Because it's like a lotiony, creamy serum. It doesn't come out of a pump bottle or an eyedropper like most serums do. Oh, and it literally smells fantastic. I'm just happy. I think I'm just happy to be using a new product. Like, I can't wait till next week to wash my hair and try out this Amika. I've heard such good things about Amika shampoo and conditioner. And now I'm doing my Goldilocks Honeydew Moisturizer. This has to be nearing the end, too. I feel like it is. We got this, I don't know if it was the summer or last spring. So it's been, well, I would say a year, but the spring box hasn't come out yet. She's always a little delayed compared to other boxes because she does it the day of the season actually starts. So we will pick spring box customizations the first day of spring, which isn't until like mid-March, versus other subscription boxes that do it like ahead of time, which is, I'm fine with me. So did my serum, did my moisturizer, and that's it. I don't have work tomorrow, guys. They officially texted, it's a snow day, snow day. So, I think the clip before this, I had just finished my Mask Monday, and I was literally telling you guys that it was expected to have snow, and then I was waiting to hear if school was canceled. This is the first snow day in Mass. Like, that is shocking. Usually we always have snow days, like November, December, January. We have had such a mild winter, yet it's friggin' snowing in California right now. The world is crazy. Yeah, seriously, it's like, I've been texting T, well, talking to her on Instagram, and she's just like how it's like literally unheard of to have snow in Santa Barbara. And I'm like, and here we are having such a crazy mild winter. So I can stay up a little bit tonight. I don't know if I will because I am a little tired because you guys know when going back to vacation, it's an adjustment. So I didn't go to bed as early as I usually do, struggle to wake up a little bit, but I will try to stay up just a little bit. Maybe I'll try to do like last night, like a midnight, not till like 2, 3 in the morning like I was doing on my vacation. And I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow morning and just relax, have a nice sit-down breakfast, nice sit-down lunch, make a nice dinner, and do some filming. So I am so excited right now. I'm just going to let my hair dry for a while and just comb it out, put on pajamas. It's all about self-care, baby. All right, guys, it is Tuesday night. It is 9 o'clock. I took my shower. Today was not a typical day because it was a snow day. So if you guys follow me over on Instagram, I talked about it, or I also posted it on my community tab. But, and I always link my Instagram down below along with other social medias. But, it was a weird day because I didn't have work. So I did not do my morning routine. I woke up at 5 a.m. as if I had work. I was like confused this morning. But anyway, and I don't normally take showers this late either, but we're here. I showered. I cleansed my face from the shower as usual. So nothing new, guys, but I wanted to show it to you guys. Like I said, keep myself accountable. And I'm being honest about how I didn't do my morning routine this morning. But we are definitely doing our night routine. I already made sure my lunch was ready for tomorrow. I gotta double check on my outfit when I get out of here, but I have a general idea of what I'm gonna wear already. And tomorrow is not tomorrow, I'm sorry, the day after is a big deal. I gotta definitely pick a good outfit for that one because I didn't tell you the products only because I literally just talked about them yesterday. Anyway, because it is my first like parent-teacher conference, I'm gonna have a long work day. I'm gonna be there for like 12 hours. I haven't had a 12-hour work day since the grocery store that I worked at 3 years ago. And even then, it wasn't that often. But around the holidays, I would pull some 12-hour shifts. At least it's not completely on my feet like the grocery store. But it's going to be an adjustment for sure. So I got to make sure tomorrow that I have a nice outfit picked out for the following day. And I got to make sure I have, what am I thinking of? Leftovers. Something cooked like for Joe. Because he'll probably get home earlier than that. You never know. So he's delivery, so it's different every day. But for the majority of the time, he's being home really early. And then I am going to have to, I don't know if maybe I'll pack like an extra snack. I don't think I'm going to pack a dinner. I can't wait to have dinner when I get home. But I probably will pack an extra snack because that's a later dinner for me. My dinner is usually 4 or 5 o'clock. And I won't be home till after 7. Uh, anyway, so that was my skincare routine. I am literally going to take this hair out of this bun right now and straighten my hair so I am ready for tomorrow. I need to dry my shoulders. They are wet, so I don't want to take down my hair yet. So obviously I can't show that on camera because I'm going to take off this towel, guys. But that was my nighttime skincare routine for Tuesday. Like I said, you guys should be seeing a whole week of this. I want to try to do morning and night. Let's see how I do with waking up on time tomorrow. Alright guys, it is Wednesday morning, so I'm running a little behind, but not like crazy behind. So I'm going to take the time to do my skincare and wash my face. I really do want to start doing that every day. I just gotta really try to wake up earlier. I did wake up in the middle of the night, and I feel like that always makes it more difficult for me to wake up in the morning. I was only like 2 hours into my sleep. I went to bed around 10. I was glad I was able to go to bed earlier. It helped that I woke up at 5 in the morning, even on the snow day, and I didn't have work, but it worked out because I was able to sleep early last night. But then I woke up at, I didn't know what time it was, but I noticed Joe wasn't in the bed, so I was like, it must still be early. It can't be middle of the night, or he'd be sleeping. You never know with him. But as soon as I crawled out of bed and I had to use the bathroom, I walked towards the bathroom, I saw him, and I was like, oh, what time is it? And he's like, oh, it's only like midnight. So 2 hours into my sleep, I woke up again, and then it took me a little bit to fall back asleep. But we're here now, and I just washed my face. So we're gonna do, oh my god, the toner and the serum and the moisturizer. So I just want to give myself a little bit of extra time. I think that's why I feel late, even though I'm not late yet. My lunch is made, my outfit's picked out, so as soon as I get out of here, the routine will be a lot faster. But like I told you guys, it was a snow day yesterday. So Joe cleaned off the snow on my car and in the driveway and stuff, but he ran late this morning. He literally woke up. He has to be at work for 6 a.m. when my alarm went off at 5:45, and I don't even need to wait. I try to wake up for 6. I set it for 5:45 because of him as a backup alarm, and good thing I did because he wasn't awake yet. And I'm like, oh my god, Joe, you're still home? And he's like, oh my god, and he shot up. And he still did clean the snow off my car. He didn't leave the house till 6, so he's definitely going to be late. But, I was just throwing away my cotton pad serum. I'm not telling you guys what I'm using because you've already seen it a million times. But anyway, he was like, hey, I just didn't get to do the ice. You're going to have to scrape the ice real quick. So I have to give myself extra time for that. Because yesterday, this is New England for you, after it snowed, it turned into rain. And that's been happening a lot this year. That's why the snow hasn't been sticking around. But what happened was, so now there's not even that much snow. But last night, the temperature dropped again. So all that wet snow and wet ground is now ice. So we have black ice warnings. So I definitely want to take extra time too to drive carefully to work. Thankfully, I live close now. It's only like a 5-minute ride compared to my old job where I was in a totally different city and it was, almost a half-hour drive. I will say though, sometimes they say the highway is the safest place because that's where they prioritize versus like the city streets. But I live on a main city. I live in a main street. That's why you guys hear sirens and stuff all the time. And the school's on a main street, and I can literally take my street like almost right to the school. So I think I'll be okay. I was a little anxious last night. I'm a little anxious this morning, probably because of that, or just maybe because of work. Because I'm just a normally anxious person, unfortunately. But I am working on it. I'm just going to comb out my hair right now. I talked to my mom yesterday, and you guys are going to hear about it in a vlog, but I told her, I said, I really do need to do something about this. So I asked her, step 1 for me is changing my doctor, because I am not a fan of my doctor. I feel like every time I complain about anything, the answer is just lose weight. I feel like that happens a lot, unfortunately, in the medical community, being a plus-size person. So, My mom's doctor has always been very kind to her. My mom's always hated doctors. And then my mom got a new doctor a few years ago. Oh my God, Mango. And she has really loved her doctor. So I'm hoping I can switch to my mom's doctor. So she called the office twice yesterday to ask if they were taking new patients for me. And twice she was put on hold, which happens, but for a while, and she thinks they forgot about her or whatever. So she left herself a post-it note to call them again today. And I specifically told her, I said, if they say yes, just book me the appointment, because this way I can't chicken out of it. Oh yeah, I gotta brush my teeth. I'm not gonna do that on camera though. So I think just knowing I'm taking steps finally is really gonna make a difference to me. I hope they can see me semi-soon, because I just want to feel normal again. And I want to talk about it with you guys, because I know there's people out there that probably feel the same way as me, and knowing you're not alone is going to make a difference. Having anxiety is okay, but having it unchecked is not good. And I've had it unchecked for so long, thinking I could deal with it myself, but there's help out there, and I need to stop feeling like this. So I'm going to get checked out, whether it's therapy or anti-anxiety meds or whatever. So that is part of self-care. But my skincare's done. I'm just going to go brush my teeth, and then I got to do the rest of my routine. All right, guys, you know the drill. Today is still the same day. That's why I filmed this morning. It's Wednesday. And I just got out of the shower, cleansing my face in the shower. Gonna do my serum and my moisturizer. And that is it. It is like 6:30 and I am so tired. I swear, going back to work is such an adjustment. So for my self-care today, as soon as I get out of here, pajamas and bed. I'm not gonna like fall asleep right away. Probably watch a little bit of TV, but today's one of those days where I'm probably gonna knock out like 8:30. That is for sure. If you need to sleep, sleep. There's my message to you today. But I'm gonna do my skincare. I just wanted to show it to you guys. All right, guys, it is Thursday morning. And I definitely woke up late. Oh yeah, usually I'm like getting dressed by now. It's already 6:47 and I've been trying to leave the house around 7:05, 7:10 the latest. I'm glad yesterday I gave myself that extra time, because it took like 10 minutes to warm up my car and clean out all the ice and snow and all that stuff. But it's all gone now. They had said it was only going to be cold and icy in the morning. I'm losing my train of thought here. And then they said it was going to warm up throughout the day and that everything was probably going to melt and be gone. So yeah, we've like really lucked out this year. We only had that one snow day, and the snow doesn't last. It snowed a few times. That's the first time it was like ever a storm though. Like school was actually canceled. There was a parking ban, but it has snowed a few times. Nothing crazy. It's crazy the mild winter we're having this year. But what happens is when it does snow, literally that night or the next day, whatever, it's like above 40. So everything melts. So it's awesome, because I don't mind the day it snows. It's more the continuation of the snow hanging around. Because when the snow falls, it's pretty, and you know what I mean? Not a fan of driving in it though. And like finding a parking space. When the snow sticks around, then the snow gets so ugly. It's like black and yellow and not pleasant. So it's so far, and we're almost there. Like, it's already March. Although, if you guys watch, I think I talked about it in some of my outfits of the week, because I've been saying how I'm trying to wear out, like, my last few favorite sweaters, because I know that soon I'm not going to be able to wear them anymore. But there was a year I was small, very small. I was little. I don't remember much of it. But it was April 1st, and there was a blizzard. So you never know. That was definitely a very eventful April Fool's Day. All right, so I already washed my face. I already did toner. I feel good, like, taking the extra time in the morning to do this, honestly. Oh, my God. And now I'm doing the serum. I just, I've been doing pretty good with waking up early this week. but today was a little bit of a different story. And it's because today I woke up when Joe got ready for work. It woke me up. I said that's usually what happens. The days I wake up before my alarm, then when my actual alarm goes off, I struggle. Because I woke up at 5:20. I don't need to be up that early. I don't need to be up till like 6:10, you know? So I was just like laying in bed. I didn't think I was going to fall back asleep, but I did. And then, of course, I don't want to wake up 40 minutes later. Because it's like you fall into another like sleep, not deep sleep, but another like sleep cycle. And they said that's when it's hard for you to wake up, when you're in the middle of a sleep cycle. But yeah, that's it. I did my serum. I did my moisturizer. Washed my face, toner. Now we are going to, oh, I gotta clean these glasses. Now we are going to brush our teeth, my teeth. I'll do that off camera though, but I am happy that I'm sticking to this. All right, guys. And today's Thursday. You guys saw a clip of me doing my routine this morning. I just got out of the shower. That's why my chest is a little red. I love hot water, especially right now. I have a little bit of a lower back pain. I talked about it in a video like 2 weeks ago. It's like slowly subsiding. It's like almost gone at this point, but I've still been putting like hot water on my lower back a lot. I just walk around a lot at that school. And I think my body's still trying to adjust, especially because I had a week off and now I'm back again. So you guys know my morning routine is different because I actually wash my face like on camera. But for the shower, I wash my face for my shower. My night routine, after I get out of the shower, I wash my face in the shower because I have the cleanser there. So when I get out, I'm just doing the serum part of it, the serum and moisturizer, versus my morning routine that has a few more steps. I also tone in the morning. I should also tone at night. But I feel like toner is just to make sure all your product is 100% gone. Because when you wash your face in the morning in the sink, you're not getting in there as much versus when you're in the shower. I feel like I do a really good job of like getting everything off my, like literally the shower's beating on my face. If there's any residue left over, it's going to stay forever. You know what I mean? With hot water beating down my face. So I just did the serum. Now it's the moisturizer. And I am so glad I've been sticking with this like every day. The only day I didn't do it was Tuesday morning. And like I said to you guys, on that day, it wasn't a normal day for me because it was a snow day. So I woke up in a different like mindset because it wasn't like a work day. I will say that's why usually Saturday and Sunday is the days where I don't do my morning routine as much because my routine's so different because I'm not waking up to an alarm and doing like certain things in the morning. But I'm going to work on that. I'm going to film for you guys Saturday morning, maybe even Saturday night, because then the video goes up Sunday. So hopefully I can edit that in quickly just so you guys can see I'm doing it. And it feels good now that I'm doing it. So maybe because I'm having these like good feelings, it'll push me to keep going. It just feels like this moisturizer is like almost empty because I'm actually using it. You know what I mean? I need to use these products because I have so much in back stock. And I get excited when I have a new product. Like the serum right now, I'm so excited to use it because it's a new serum I've never used before. So, yeah, I just want to use my new products, use my back stock so I don't need as much storage. You know what I mean? Like, that is the goal. So that's why I want to show you guys me doing my skincare. I just got out of the shower. I'm literally just going to make sure I have my lunch ready for work. I'm literally in the fridge right now. And then get dressed. Well, get dressed. Like, put on my pajamas. And, like, crawl into bed. Today was parent-teacher conference. So I didn't get home until, like, 7:20. It's literally, like, 8:08 right now, getting out of the shower. And my bedtime's usually, try to go to bed 9, 10 o'clock on work days. So I'm usually, like, crawling to bed around 8:30. So, perfect timing. All right. Day 4, I think. All right, guys, it is Friday, and I am very happy about that. I am ready for the weekend, that is for sure. Honestly, I'm ready for April. Like, I just want to skip March. March is going to be a very tough month for me at work. I just have a lot of deadlines I have to meet in March with my caseload. And there's, like, I don't think, there's no vacation days in March. And, yeah, all I have is a half day. I do have a half day on the Monday, but I do have a big meeting in the morning. And then, well, technically kids have a half day. Teachers have to stay for like, what do you call it? PD, professional development, and then the week after is literally MCAS, and I'm an MCAS proctor. There's a lot going on. And with April, to me, that's like official spring. I'm in like pre-spring right now, and I definitely in the spring state of mind because I already decorated my entryway and living room. Eventually, you guys are gonna, not eventually, like soonish, you guys are gonna see. Let me turn that off. That was my backup alarm. You're gonna see tours of my living room and my entryway now that those are like complete. Yeah, so I'm just doing my skincare. I'm happy it's Friday. How's everyone else feeling? Let me know in the comments. How was your week? This week wasn't bad since I ended up having an impromptu Tuesday off. Yesterday was a lot, parent-teacher conference. I talked about that with you guys. I had to do like a 12-hour day. And I wore booties yesterday that had a little bit of a heel. And my feet weren't really hurting till like right by the end of the day, like around 2 o'clock. And my day's usually done at 3. But because I had to stay till 7, thankfully I wasn't on my feet much after 3. I was just like in my classroom doing work. And I just had to stop if parents came in. But I'm losing my train of thought, guys. What was I trying to say? But I had to keep the shoes on, and so my feet are a little sore right now, but nothing like super crazy, thankfully, because I would be like miserable. Listen, but honestly, it doesn't take much for me to be miserable. I'm someone, if I'm like out of left out, I'm just not comfortable. Like, I hate that about me, but hey, can't help who I am. Like, when I was having those bug bites, I was like legit like crying. Like, I'm not someone who like handled stuff like that well. And I just feel like when it's one thing, I'm like, all right, whatever. But I feel like when something like that happens to me, it's like in threes. Like, it started as one bite, like a few bites, then it was getting worse. But Joe's been on top of spraying like outside. He's been doing it like once a week, spraying the porches, the front doors, and so far it's been good. Wish me luck on that. I don't know, it's like, I feel like part of me wants to be like, oh, once spring is here, it won't be as bad. But I'm like, or is it going to be worse? Because that's when there's more bugs. But I feel like they're not really in the house. I feel like in the winter, they like hibernating. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens as it gets closer. But I already did my cleanser. I already did the toner. And now I am doing that serum that you guys know I got in single swag. I know this one has been very chatty. I hope you guys are okay with that. I know some of you guys love the chatty vlogs. I know I do. Like, I feel like that's how you get to know the person that you're watching. Because I know there are a lot of vloggers out there that they put a lot of music over things and they do montages. And there's nothing wrong with that. I watch that content too. But I do like connecting with you guys. So now, last step. Moisturizer, and then I gotta brush my teeth off camera and go get ready. Today is definitely oh yes, I'm definitely nearing the end. I just had like an air pocket. Anyway, today is definitely going to be a what's the word I'm looking for, casual cozy day, which it's like dress down Friday, I guess. Not my school's not super like with dress code. I mean, as long as you're not wearing anything with insignia, you know what I mean, or like offensive. But, you guys know I dress pretty chill if you watch my outfits of the week. But yesterday I did really dress up for parent-teacher conference. And even like Monday and Wednesday, I wore like a nice cardigan look. I definitely feel like I've been dressing up a little bit ever since I cleaned out one of my rooms. I was able to like, you know, organize my clothes a little bit better. Now I am going today. I mean, I'm going to literally wear a sweatshirt with leggings because after yesterday with that dressy outfit, I'm definitely ready to dress down. Not that it was uncomfortable at all. I was wearing like literally stretchy business slacks that had like no zipper, no button. You guys will know if you see my outfits of the week. It was comfortable, just, you know, wasn't my cozy leggings and a sweatshirt. But anyway, okay, skincare's done. Gonna wash my face, brush out this hair. I might end up throwing it up though today. I kind of feel like I need a little like break from all this. And I gotta do the little tool. I do that every day. I just don't usually show it on camera. I like to do it a little after the skincare because I want the skin to absorb a little. So I'm gonna brush my teeth, put this on, and go get dressed, guys. Right, guys, so I did wash my face Friday night when I got out of the shower. I didn't film it because I had already started editing the video since it's going up Sunday. And I have over half hour of footage. Wow, I get chatty. I knew I was over 20 minutes for sure, but I didn't think I was over 30. So it's Saturday morning. My glasses are up on top because I'm gonna wash my face. But I'm not gonna film it. I'm gonna end the video here, but this is just so you guys know that I am doing my routine. I'm gonna literally wash my face right now. I hope you guys enjoy the chit-chatty. I know it's not everyone's style, and if it's not, that's fine. You don't have to watch this video. Like, I appreciate any support, but I also can't change who I am and the content I like. I like the chit-chat videos. I want to get to know the YouTuber I'm watching. Don't get me wrong. I love, like, you know, like a fast-paced video sometimes with some music, but most of the time, this is the kind of videos I watch. Like, this is why I did YouTube. It was in 2020. I wanted to connect with others, and you connect with others by conversation, you know? So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. It'll help with the YouTube algorithm. Comment down below, chat with me. Let me know if you got through this whole thing. And definitely go check out Hope. I will be linking her down below and in the title of the video. Definitely curious to see what she did for her self-care this week. If you guys like a weekly thing, but you do wish it was a little shorter, let me know in the comments. You know, just be nice about it. Because I will try to just keep it brief. Or maybe I will just do a little fast-paced video next time. I'll just change it up. Like, I'm definitely going to have some videos where I'm chit-chatty. But, you know, you guys get to know about my day as well. You know, Thursday was parent-teacher conference for me. You know, Tuesday was a snow day for me. And to me, that's what I'd rather see. So that's what I filmed. But that is it for this video, guys. Be safe.